Hello and welcome back to Ashley U Life. In today's class, we're going to talk some sense. I'm talking ShadowSense. ShadowSense is basically eyeshadow from a company called SeneGence. They specialize in long-lasting makeup. I actually did a review on a couple of their products recently, and I'll make sure to put the links up here and down below for you if you missed that. I actually wore their products for 7 days in a row just so I could get a real good idea of how I actually felt about the product. So you definitely want to check that out. But today we're just going to talk about the ShadowSense and how I like to apply it. I'm going to show you 3 ways that I like to apply my ShadowSense personally, each way giving you just a little bit of a different look. When I do apply ShadowSense, I like to use a round shadow brush that's on the smaller side. And also with ShadowSense, a little goes a long way, so you want to start off by using a minimal product. And how I like to do it is just apply a couple dots where you want the product to go and then blend out from there. So the first way I'm going to show you is for a more natural look. I'm just going to apply 2 dots to my brow bone and start blending out from there. You can see how dark it is, so you can see that a little does go a long way. And you want to work fast because it'll dry fast. So I always do one eye at a time. So I'm just working along the crease lines and upwards towards the brow. If you want to, feel free to get your finger involved. I do. Then I like to take the residual that's on the brush and just go under the eye, providing a little bit of definition down there. Now the second way I like to do it, there's only one little thing you have to add to what I just did. If you want to go for a more smoky-eyed look, all you have to do is add a little bit right here. So let's do that for my second look. I'm just going to use one little dot and blend out and kind of meeting the shadow that I've already put on. And then also adding just a little bit more underneath just to make it a little darker. Now for the third look, I'm just going to fill everything in. I'm just using this color as like a base for my whole eye, just to give me a really dark look that's a little bit more for like going out at night. And so I'm just going to apply it all over and blending it out all over the eyelid up into the brow bone. All right, let's make the other eye even, shall we? And so I'm just going to go straight to the third way I like to do my eyeshadow, so they match. I always start out with blending in the crease no matter which way I am doing my eyeshadow. Now you could go ahead and leave it like this if you want to. Just add, your eyelashes, which I highly recommend you do, and or just do your mascara and then add some lip color and you'd be good to go. But I do like to take it a step further when I use my ShadowSense. I actually like to use my own eyeshadow over the ShadowSense. When I use my own eyeshadow that is not ShadowSense over the ShadowSense, it actually makes that eyeshadow last longer. And so this way I can play with a bunch of different colors because I only have one ShadowSense right now. And as you know, I love to use colors. I'm going to use the Urban Decay Naked Heat to add some fun colors and just accentuate a couple points. Doing this just adds just a little bit more dimension to the eyeshadow and it won't be just so one note. And then of course I always finish my look off with some eyelashes. And that is how I like to apply my ShadowSense. And it's going to last me through the whole day. I'm never going to have to touch it up. I hope this helped you get a better idea of ShadowSense, whether it was finding a new way to apply it or whether you just didn't know anything about the product at all and you were curious to see how it worked. I hope it helped. If there's any fun things that you do with your ShadowSense, please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear. Make sure to like and share so other people can like and share. And don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next class. So in the review class that I did for the 7-day period on SeneGence, I did the ShadowSense and I did their LipSense. And while doing it, I had a couple of days where I went to the beach or I just played extra hard. And so some of my foundation was coming off throughout the day. So they also have a foundation. And so I'm actually going to try that. I'm getting it sent to me so I could see if it works for me and see if it lasts longer. Because if I don't want to have to touch up my foundation, my lips, and my eyeshadow, oh my gosh, that would be amazing. So I actually heard that you could contour with the ShadowSense, and I was like, ooh, that sounds super, super fun. And with the one that I have too. So I'm going to give that a try one day. I haven't done it yet, but I don't know. Long-lasting contour that doesn't fade throughout the day. I think that could be kind of fun. If you have any fun ways that you like to apply ShadowSense, what am I, country? What's going on?